Hi everyone, hope your harvest is progressing well. Today I'm outlining the approach the board would take to implement the proposed changes should members support the introduction of term limits and a new board composition. To recap, 77% of the members surveyed supported a maximum number of terms for directors, and 61% supported the following board composition changes: a reduction in board size, the introduction of statewide directors, the introduction of a hybrid model which includes 5 district elected member directors, 2 statewide elected member directors, and up to 3 independent directors. Based on this support, we will now take proposed CBH rule changes to the 2021 Annual General Meeting for members to vote on. So you can make an informed vote, this video provides an overview of how we would introduce term limits and reduce the size of the board from 12 directors to 10 directors, if the change is supported. We will transition to the new model using natural election timelines and vacancies that occur in our director election process. It is important to remember that when considering governance changes, we should look to the future and consider how we want our cooperative to be set up for success. There will be some impact to individual directors, but I ask you to consider that these decisions are greater than the current board. The governance review is focused on strengthening our cooperative and improving performance for years to come. We will now outline how we would introduce statewide directors and the possible impacts for each district if members support the changes. For any further information, please visit our website. Thanks again.
Following the findings and outcomes of the governance review, the CBH board is now working to implement governance improvements where there has been member support. Changes to 2 areas, board size and composition, and director term and tenure, require members to support changes to the CBH rules at our next annual general meeting in February 2021. So our grower members can make an informed vote, here's an overview of how we would introduce term limits and reduce the size of the board from 12 to 10 directors. In implementing any changes, the board is working to manage a considered transition over 2 years and follow natural election timelines and current vacancies to implement the transition in a considered manner with minimal impact on existing positions. If approved by members, the introduction of 2 statewide directors would take place in 2022. This way, candidates won't have to choose between standing in a district election or a statewide election in the same year. Before these elections, we would also have publish the desired skills and attributes of directors considering joining the CBH board, and introduce the candidate assessment panel. These improvements will provide members with more factual information during our elections and encourage candidates who match the skills required on the board to nominate for a board position. In District 1, 1 director position is due for election in 2021. It's been held by Brian McAlpine for the past 9 years, and he has decided not to nominate for a further term. No District 1 election will be held in February 2021, and this position would not be replaced should grower members support the proposed changes at the AGM. Ken Seymour will remain as the District 1 Director. His current term finishes in 2023, when there will be a district election. In District 2, 1 director position is due for election in 2022. It's currently held by Jeff Seeby. As the new statewide directors will be introduced in that year, this position will transfer from a district elected position to a new statewide elected position and a statewide election held, which Jeff can contest. John O'Neill will remain as the District 2 Director. His current term finishes in 2023, when there will be a district election. In District 3, 1 director position is due for election in 2021 for a further 3-year term to 2024. It's currently held by Natalie Browning. This position will remain as the District 3 Director. Kevin Fuchsbichler has served almost 14 years on the board, with his current term ending in February 2022. If both the term limit and board size changes are approved, Kevin will be able to fulfil the remainder of his term. This position will then transfer from a district elected position to a new statewide elected position. Kevin would not be eligible to stand in the statewide election process as he has exceeded the proposed tenure limit. In District 4, there is currently one District 4 director, following a by-election earlier this year, held by Helen Woodhams. This position will remain as a District 4 director, and under the new model, the current term will finish in 2023, when there will be a district election. The second District 4 position would not be replaced. In District 5, there is currently only one District 5 director. This position is held by Simon Stead. This position will remain as the District 5 director. It will be open for election in the upcoming 2021 director elections. The new term will end in 2024. If members do not support the CBH rule changes to reduce the board size at the next AGM, we will hold an election for Districts 1 and 4 as soon as possible following the AGM. In summary, if members support the proposed changes to term limits and board size and composition at the upcoming AGM, we will manage a considered transition over 2 years. This will see the current 12-director board transition to 10-director board, with 1 member director for each district, 2 statewide directors, and up to 3 independent directors. We will work with natural election timelines and current vacancies to implement the transition in a considered manner with minimal impact on existing positions. Statewide elections will be introduced in 2022 and will not be run in the same year as district-based elections. All members will be able to vote in the new statewide elections. And district elections will run as they are today, with only members from the district entitled to vote in their own district election. Members will be posted the notice of meeting and proxy voting forms in January 2021, with the AGM to be held in Perth at Optus Stadium on Thursday the 25th of February. For all the information on the governance review, please visit our website, cbh.com.au.